Okay, hey everybody. I hope your planning for the conversation has gone well. You've probably just watched one of the examples of the conversation. And so today you're going to go and start writing the conversation. So what we do is we write that using Google Docs and proper script writing format. In Hollywood, that's how they do it. They write it in a certain way, just so actors and production crew can all know what they're doing and everything looks the same. Right? So what we're going to do today is you'll get onto a computer. What we'll need to do is go over to Google Docs, and I'm at google.com, so I'll just click on the word Drive, which is what Google Docs is called now, or you could simply just type in docs, docs.google.com. We get over here, and now this is where we go ahead and access the script that I've already written. I've written out a template for you, and what we need to do is go into the template gallery to get it. So where do we do that? From Google Docs, we go over here to the corner where it says Create, drop down and choose From Template. Takes us into the template gallery. Now this is a gallery of items that people from all over the world for a long time have been adding to that you can use as a template to adapt to your own needs. Well, I've done that with a particular file called video script format. Video script format. You should see that right here. Type that in and search. The return that you get, the one that comes up, is mine. You can see that it's written by me. So it's video script format -student. You'll need to go ahead and click on Use this template. Now only one of you needs to do this. In a partnership that you're already in, you do not need to do this twice. One of you will get it, download it, or use this template, click on the title, and you'll remember that we call everything by period number. So in this particular case, I'll use period 1 as an example, P1. In this now we're going to use a space, last name, or names, right? Space, conversation. Then hit OK. So P1, last names, both of your last names, the writers, and the conversation. So here you'll see you'll be able to put your writers' names, and then the other two people in your group are your actors. You'll put your actors' names here, and then you'll title it, right? So replace what you see here, title of video, with the title of your video. What you see written in gray is vocabulary. You should have learned that, or at least gone over some of that stuff on Monday. The stuff in gray, look, I would leave it there just to kind of help you with the vocabulary. You can eventually erase it, but leave it there for now. What's written in black is an example. So you do not need to use this, but you should just use it as an example. So this says interior, classroom, day, because a slug line always talks about being interior, exterior, the location, which is classroom, and then the time of day, day or night, right? So if you're shooting something on campus, it might be exterior. Oops. Do this here, exterior, and I might say something like cafeteria. Oops, so it should all be caps, and then day, right? That's what it should look like. And then down here is where you write your action, single space, no indent. This you'll see here is written about, sets the stage. What's going on? What are we looking at? Before anybody says anything, what are we looking at? And so you might replace this with normal text, normal capital letters and lowercase letters. So then underneath it, you'll have the dialogue. Now dialogue is always centered. It's it's actually indented, but in this case it's centered. And it's the names of the characters are written in capital letters, right? The names of the characters are written in capital letters. And then the dialogue, the words that they say, is written normal, right? So you might replace this with one of the guys in your group or girls in your group. So this is Joe, right? Whoever Joe is, capitals, thank you. And then Joe says something like, hey, comma, get out of here. This is my cafeteria, right? And then you continue this conversation. Keep doing this until it's the end of your scene. So try to be original, try to be witty, try to incorporate a number of fun things. Remember, you're going to shoot this when I return, so eventually we'll have to storyboard this. So just be thinking in terms of creativity, kind of try to visualize what your shots are going to look like. Try to visualize, try to figure out how you can tell this story visually, because you're going to write your script now, and then you will you'll go ahead and shoot it. So you can make sure you fade to black. Make sure it's long enough. You have about 3 minutes. Your video should be no longer than about 3 minutes. So kind of time it out by reading it back to each other. Timing each other. You might have to add stuff. You might have to remove stuff. No longer will you be able to just do 30-second videos. You'll have to do something that's a little bit over that, right? So 2 minutes, 3 minutes is about how long this project should be. All right. So what we'll wrap up with is to share it. Click over here. Hopefully you've already shared it with your partner, your writing partner, but you'll also need to share it with me. So mistersill@gmail.com, mistersill@gmail.com. Please make sure that you have me down as an editor, right? Please make sure that I'm an editor. That way I can make any comments to it if I need to, and hit share. Right? So share it with your partner, share it with me, share it with the actors so they have access to it as well, and be done. This is going to be due at the end of the period. So if you don't finish at the end of the period, it's homework. When I return on Thursday or Friday, depending on what class you're in, we are going to break this down into storyboards and shoot this project. Okay? All right. If you have any questions, email me at that Mr. Sill address, or just ask the sub to contact me, and we'll take care of that. Okay. Thanks very much, and good luck.